Hey everyone, Mitch coming in from the Command Score studio. Welcome to the show. So on today's episode, I've got an exciting one for you because I'm going to talk about the brand new kill on sight commanders that you need to know so you can take them out before it's too late. And of course, as a reminder, there's a handy card list link in the description below in case you want any of these cards on this episode. Now with all that said, let's jump into them. First up, Gorma the Gullet. Yeah, this one is most definitely kill on sight, and it might not be all that obvious to some players because, well, it's a pre-con commander, and pre-con commanders typically are not at a lower power level, I would say, but they usually don't involve very easy combos, except for, like, Stellarly Wildcard, but yeah, this one does. A 1/1 Pest Frog with lifelink for 3 mana and Golgari. Whenever another creature you control dies, you get a counter on Gorma. Non-token creatures you control enter with additional counter on them for each creature that died under your control this turn. Yeah, that is way too powerful. Basically, if you just have any creature die, which, yeah, you're going to because you're building around this, all of a sudden, your persist creatures, and yes, there are a decent amount in this color combination, now just go infinite if you've got any kind of a free sacrifice out like of a Seer. Basically, the way it works is, hey, persist creature, when it dies, if it had no -1/-1 counters on it, it comes back with one of those. But of course, this gives it a +1/+1 counter, and all of a sudden those cancel out. So that means you get, well, infinite death triggers, infinite ETBs, you get all the counters you could ever want on your creatures that are coming into play. There's a lot of things that happen essentially that say basically, hey, you win the game because you did the thing. So yeah, this is an insanely powerful commander in a very low cost. Again, just 3 mana to get this out in a color combination that's perfect for it. Look out, opponents, because this one is kill on sight. Next up, Super-Skrull. Yeah, this one is kind of a clone copy of another kill on sight commander that's been kill on sight for many years now at this point. This is a 4/5 Skrull shapeshifter villain for 4 mana in black that has flying, and it says, well, I'm not a mono black commander because I am a 5-color commander. Pay 3 mana in white. Create a 0/4 color small creature with defender. Pay 4 mana in green. Super-Skrull gets +4/+4 until end turn. Pay 5 mana in red, a 4 damage target creature, or 6 mana in blue. Target player draws 4 cards. Yeah, I mean, this is just basically Kenny, right? This is essentially Kenrith. And like Kenrith, you have access to all the cards, all the things, so if you do get infinite, well, mana of all colors, or just even infinite mana of blue, you win, because you can just make someone draw out. And obviously, you can just draw your entire library as well if you really want to. But yeah, this is a combo commander for a reason, not quite as powerful as Kenny, because Kenny also has the reanimation factor to it, essentially. That also has, like, combo potential in there as well, though I'm sure there are actually combos within this as well that you can do too. There definitely are. But yeah, if you just have infinite mana, you win the game, and it gives you access to all the colors, so yeah, definitely a broken commander because of all that. Speaking of broken, the Unbeatable Squirrel Girl. Actually, just did an episode on this one, so make sure you check it out, because yes, it can be a very fun commander, but it is most definitely an overpowered commander that is kill on sight. A 4/4 Squirrel human hero for 4 mana in green. Whenever it enters or attacks, create a 1/1 Squirrel. Oh, by the way, by paying 4 mana in green, I should say, create X 1/1 Squirrels, where X the number of squirrels you control. Basically, this is Cranko, but in green, but also with even more combo potential, because, yeah, you don't have to tap it. You essentially just get to be able to use that ability as many times as you want a turn, because it is a mana ability. So, yes, if you get gratuitous amounts of mana, which you can definitely do, especially with that deck that I made, so check it out again, but you can get a lot of them, but of course, there's combos that work with this, too. Yes, if you have infinite mana, you get infinite creatures, obviously, but if you just have a Phyrexian Altar and the right amount of squirrels, congratulations, you win. I mean, I guess you have to technically win with other things. You get infinite squirrels, you get infinite mana. Rules letters out there. I know, not truly infinite. Okay, a trillion, whatever it's going to be. But yeah, you get all the things in the world, and you win. You do win. So yeah, this is a commander that, again, is already incredibly powerful, but of course has a lot of combo potential as well. An insanely powerful commander. Unbeatable Squirrel Girl is truly unbeatable. Next up, Eirdu, Care of Dawn. I mean, technically, this isn't the, commander itself that is, kill on sight, but it kind of is because it's part of the same card. A 5/5 elemental god with flying and lifelink for 5 mana and white. Creature spells you cast have Convoke. Beginning of your first main phase, you may pay black if you transform it. So yeah, that's the part. Yeah, if you gotta kill it before that happens, because on the backside we've got, well, Isilu, Carrier of Twilight, a 5/5 elemental god with flying and lifelink that says each of their non-token creature controls persist. Also, you can flip it back over, but you're never going to do that because, again, your non-token creatures having persist is broken. Like I talked about earlier, essentially, yeah, persist is a gross, disgusting, amazing thing when it comes to combo potential. And with this commander, all you need literally are, again, free sacrifice outlets, and you need essentially creatures that say, hey, I come into play with a counter on me, or whatnot, essentially a +1/+1 counter. And now all of a sudden you're just going infinite and doing crazy things. Yeah, there's a reason why this is absolutely broken. You're lucky that there's a delay to this actually coming out, basically, because it has to flip over. So make sure that in that time that you have before that opponent's first main phase within the battlefield, you take it out right away because it's so incredibly powerful. Next up, Lorehold the Historian, a 5/5 Elder Dragon with flying and haste for 5 mana and Boros. Instant sorcery cards in your hand have Miracle for 2, which again means you can cast them for the Miracle cost when you draw them if it's the first card you drew this turn. Oh, by the way, at the beginning of each opponent's upkeep, may discard a card if you do draw a card. Yeah, this commander lets you break timing restrictions and cheat mana so well. Yeah, again, Miracle, if you didn't know, lets you break timing restrictions. If you're on an opponent's turn and you, draw your first card on their turn, again, maybe even with Lorehold's ability, essentially, and it's a sorcery, hey, guess what? You can cast that at instant speed right then and there by paying just 2 mana. So do keep that in mind. That being said, yeah, any commander that lets you just cheat on mana cost so heavily. One that lets you just do some crazy things like, oh, I don't know, play a Storm Herd for like 2 mana, and you're like, oh yeah, right before my turn, or whatever, beginning of each opponent's upkeep, on your upkeep, whatever, yeah, okay, cool, and your upkeep before mine. Oh yeah, I draw a card. Oh, cool, it's Storm Herd. Yeah, I'll pay 2 mana. I'll make 40 flying Pegasuses, or Pegasi, whatever we're calling them. Anyways, and I win the game. Yeah, you can do some absolutely busted crazy things with this. Again, it lets you break timing restrictions, and then it also lets you to save an absurd amount of mana. Have so much fun with this one. It's crazy. And actually, a lot of these Elder Dragons are pretty crazy. Quandrix the Proof is yet another crazy one. A 6/6 Elder Dragon with flying and trample for 6 mana. It's got Cascade. Whenever you cast a spell, exile card to the top of your library to the exile anomaly card that costs less. You may cast while paying its mana cost with the exile cards at the bottom of the library in random order. Basically, you get free things. Instant sorcery spells you cast in your hand have Cascade. Giving all your instant sorceries Cascade is absolutely insane. Especially this color combination when it's like, okay, I cast a big spell. La 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 la. Oh, an extra turn spell. Oh my goodness. Wow, that's crazy. Ha ha ha. Yeah, you can do some absolutely crazy busted things with this one. Getting a lot of free spells again and again and again. Getting extra turns again and again and again. Yeah, it is a very powerful commander with a lot of potential. You can get it out quite quickly. Again, you are in green. You got ways to ramp really quickly. Check it out, pick it up, build around it, and, well, be prepared for your opponents coming after you right away, because it is a kill-on-sight commander. Next up, Prismari, the Inspiration. Inspired many players to build a deck around it, and inspired other players to try to kill it on sight. A 7/7 flying Elder Dragon for 7 mana in Izzet. Ward, pay 5 life. That is a hefty cost, but it's worth it to take it out because you need to, because it says instant source spells you cast have Storm. Again, literally, there's a thing called the Storm scale because Storm is so broken, and now it's just on a commander where it's like, yeah, all your things have Storm, okay. Whenever you cast a source spell, copy it for each spell, cast for it this turn, use targets for the copies. Yeah, that's gross, that's disgusting, that is amazing, that is incredible. Literally, again, like I just talked about with Quandrix, hey, extra turn spells, yeah, eat your heart out with this one. You just need 1, and the game is over, basically. You go, okay, I cast a ritual card, whatever, I got lots of mana, cool, why not? All right, cantrip, whatever, all these cards I'm drawing. Oh, cool, okay, I got, I got this extra turn spell now. Okay, I cast it. All right, I copy it like 6 times. Okay, does everyone want to watch me play 6 more turns, or are you just going to scoop, basically, is how this is going to go. Even without extra turns, it's still insane again. Literally just like, oh yeah, Cascade, or not Cascade. Cantrip, there we go. Quandrix coming into here. Yeah, Cantrip, Cantrip, and then a ritual effect that gives me an insane amount of mana, and then all of a sudden, yeah, giant X spell that takes everyone out. There's a reason why the Storm Scale is a thing. There's a reason why this is broken. There's a reason why it is a kill on sight commander. Raph and Mikey Troublemakers are most definitely Troublemakers that can end the game right away. A 7/7 Mutant Ninja Turtle for 7 mana in Gruul. Trample Haste. Whenever they attack, reveal cards to the top of your library to a creature card. Put that card on the battlefield, tap and attacking the rest of your library in random order. Yeah, this is a crazy commander that basically just goes, okay, I came into play. Okay, I swing. Okay, yeah, massive, giant, game-ending presence coming down, anyone? Yeah, you can go grab an Eldrazi, of course. Yeah, off the top of your library. Again, depends on how you build your deck, right? You could have just, like, all absolutely massive threats, and you're always just hitting something huge. You can get World Spine Room. You can get some combo creatures if you want. Again, if you've got multiple combats in a turn, it's like, okay, I swing again. Oh, look, 2 creatures that combo together. Good for me. Yeah, you can do some crazy things. If this is not dealt with, again, that first swing can literally just be deadly. Again, you can just get, something your opponents can't deal with. You get something that is just absolutely game-ending. You can get a giant Eldrazi. It's just like, oh, wow, yeah, hey, bye. A crazy, crazy, crazy commander that, again, on one swing can end the game. Definitely kill on sight. Witherbloom, the balancer, definitely took over commander and definitely took over at the table and definitely took all the attention and now definitely is a kill on sight commander. A 5/5 Elder Dragon for 8 mana, but you're never going to pay that in Golgari. Affinity for creatures, flying Death Touch, instant source spells you cast with Affinity for creatures. This is a crazy card. Literally just a card that builds on itself because you've got spells that are like, hey, make creature tokens. And it's like, okay, yeah, you cast more spells to make more creature tokens. You got X spells to do that too. And it's like, yeah, I just paid 1 mana to make 80 tokens. Now all my instant cards cost, and sorcerer cards cost 80 less. Okay, cool. Exsanguinate? Cool, all right, game over. Yay! Yeah, it's an insanely powerful commander that, again, even when it's dealt with, it's like, oh, yeah. Okay, I replay it for 2 mana. Okay, let's do it again. Yay! Yeah, it is crazy, crazy good. Definitely a kill on sight commander that if you don't kill it early enough, it's going to be too late. So please kill it early enough. Take it out right now. And finally, Krang, Utrom, Warlord, a 9/9 Ultra Robot for 9 mana, flying, trample, indestructible, haste, scary. Other artifact creatures you control, by the way, have flying, and trample, indestructible, haste, scary. Yeah, this is a commander that basically says, hey, all your things are all the amazing things. It is just an absolutely crazy thing. It's like a Chroma's Memorial, but basically on a commander. It's like, hey, you know what we're doing? All the things, all of our creatures. Again, if your opponents don't have board wipes that can take out things that are indestructible, they're in trouble because all of a sudden your army is sticking around. It also is evasive. It also can trample damage through it. It can swing right away. And again, it is so hard to deal with. So yeah, you need to deal with this as soon as you can. Otherwise, that indestructible army is going to be unstoppable. Definitely kill on sight. When it comes down, you need to take it out. And with that, this episode is coming to a close. Comment below with your thoughts on it. And of course, as always, thanks again and have a good one. This show and episodes like this one are possible thanks to viewers like you. If you're looking for an easy way to help support this show, make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. Also, hit that bell notification icon so you don't miss any new episodes. You can also go check out our playmats and other merchandise at thecommandersquarters.com. Another easy way to support this show is with our TCG player affiliate links. So whether you're buying a deck or individual cards, you can use this general link right here or one in the description. And the final way that you can support this show is by supporting us directly by becoming a patron. There are many benefits to being a patron, and I truly couldn't do this without all of their support.